Hello worldo, this is Gemini Wolfstar Gaming, and welcome to a little bonus video to AI the Somnium Files. Now, I went through and got all the last remaining Appendix entries, as well as going through all the Somniums to get all the hidden objects, which I didn't realize was what I was questioning of what they were. They were hidden objects to fill out my album, as well as finishing the Somniums with at least 1 second remaining. So went through all that so we can go through the last bit of this game. So we'll start with the appendix. So just to clarify, there's over like 100 tips. I think it's like 149. I only missed 15. You get the tips from clicking on certain things and getting into certain conversations with people. So these are all the ones that I missed. So ACTH, adrenocorticotropic hormone. I'm not sure if I said that right. Stress stimulates the adrenal cortex and secretes this hormone to heighten senses and increase defense functions. This is secreted on a daily basis by the author. But by the author? Uchikoshi Kotaro? Is that who they're referring to here? All right. Well, that's interesting. If so, dork, a loser, geek. Very straightforward. Sec. Slang for second. Usually not literally a second. If I told my bosses that the script will be ready in a sec, I would get scolded. Well then, hippocampus, a region of the temporal lobe in the cerebral cortex that is involved in the process of memory, has nothing to do with hippos. I mean, sure, it starts with hippo, but yeah, it's not at all related to hippos. Spider crab, a species of marine crab that lives in the waters of Japan. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, God. That, blah, blah, blah. That makes... Blah, 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 blah. That makes me think of the quarry. The rest of the description is boring, so I'm just going to tell a joke. Okay. What happens if you flip a spider crab? Okay, what happens? You get a crab spider. That's what you thought, right? Sorry, wrong. I'll explain why in the entry for capsaicin, so look forward to that. Alrighty. Capsaicin, which I had already gotten previously. Cortisol, a hormone secreted from the adrenal cortex triggered by stress. Increases heart rate, body temperature, blood pressure, and blood glucose, and activates the body's defense mechanisms. This is another hormone my brain secretes constantly. Okay, so cortisol and ACTH is secreted by the author, by Uchikoshi-san? It's that, I don't know if I believe that now. Sunpoke, an abbreviation of Sunfish Pocket, the Mad Cafe, yes, where everyone is mad. Yeah, all the mermaids are just crazy. The Maid Cafe. They are actually a few species of fish referred to as sunfish, but Sunfish Pocket features the saltwater version. By the way, Sunfish Pocket is an anagram of Spike Chunsoft. Huh. Well, isn't that interesting? That's actually very clever. I like that. And actually, I had kind of forgotten when I was going through getting these. At one point, Mizuki does refer to Sunfish Pocket as Sunpoke. So there is that. I completely forgot about that. Bastet, which is the cat on the back of Iris, as you can see in the picture. The goddess from Egyptian mythology, typically depicted with a cat's head, sometimes seen as the other half of the lioness goddess, a Sekhmet. Okay. I've heard the name before, I'm not very familiar with Sekhmet. Associated with the Eye of Ra, she is also regarded as a symbol of fertility, sexual love, ooh, music, and dancing. Of course, dancing, which Iris is all about. Wee party. Wee party. I don't know why I said it like that. In Japan, a youth subculture exists known as paripi? Paripi? A portmanteau of party people. Huh. Typically describes young men and women who frequent dance clubs and parties. The paripi subculture also features its own distinguishing slang. Very interesting. Also, I just learned a new term, paripi. Bolt action. A firearm mechanism in which ammunition is discharged and loaded by manually operating the breech near the stock end of the barrel. This action is necessary every time a bullet is fired, resulting in a slower rate of fire. Well, thank you for educating me on that, as I have no interest in guns. Marbled flounder. Sounds like some kind of fish. It's... I just had a funny thought. That's the kind of seasoning that you put on Ariel's fishy friend if you cook him. I know, I went there. A saltwater fish approximately 1 foot in length. Has a flat, oval-shaped body with both eyes on one side. Lives in the waters around Japan and Tokyo Bay. Oh, just around Japan and Tokyo Bay. Nowhere else? I cannot even. It's like, I cannot even get in my Valley Girl voice. I will never do that again. A slang phrase that intentionally excludes the verb. Usually used to express bewilderment or stress. And reload, the act of loading a new bullet in a firearm. So that's all of the tips. Oh, excuse me, there's 142, not 149. So, and I had gotten over 100 just going through the game normally. Because the trophy that popped for me when I was talking to Iris was for getting 100 of these. Oh, what? Oh, well, dang. I am still missing one. Somehow. I know I had gotten that unlocked. I thought I did. Hold on 1 minute here.
I remember you saying how you liked watching the eels get prepared for cooking. How they pin the head to the board and the shaft is wriggling around.
Date.
That time I honestly didn't mean it to sound dirty. Oh my god. Oops. I should watch my mouth around Mizuki. Yeah, it's like you have to be careful what you say around children.
Date, her heart rate is steadying.
Okay, that should have unlocked the last one. Hold up. Did I just see another one that I missed? What the hell? I did. What What is going on? Oh my god. For crying out loud. Okay. Well, we'll get this one out of the way first. Miyuchi Spike. Because eels are slimy and difficult to handle, this tool is used to pin an eel to the cutting board by penetrating the area near the head, similar to an ice pick or awl. Okay. So that's why Date said what he did. Now I have to go find this other one that I somehow skipped. I don't know how I skipped these two. But go get this one real quick here. I opened it up. There's some indigenous jewelry from New Guinea. I think this is called a koteka. Okay, and that's the last one. An accessory worn by indigenous people in New Guinea. A cylindrical sheath made from a hollowed out gourd worn over the penis. Well then. So that's now all the tips. So just to kind of finish things off here, we're going to look at the album. Initially, I didn't get a whole lot of the album because I didn't realize there were hidden objects for me to pick up. We're going to look at those now. So, most of them I missed. This one, Day 1 Date B, I did already look at, but we'll look at it here again. So, we have Aiba in her cutesy minions form. Just kind of chilling out in a wine glass. This is a very funny picture. And rather cute, if you ask me. And then the Evolver. It's a very cool looking gun. And then Day 2, Mizuki. What is Aiba supposed to be doing? I can't quite tell. Oh wait, I think she's trying to pretend that she's one of the carousel horses. Cute, very cute, Aiba, but no one can ride you. No one can ride someone that small. Oh, this is a very cool piece of artwork. I really like it. Just kind of like sets the whole tone for the how Bloom Park and wound up being in the game. And then Iris B, Day 3. Huh. Aiba all drawn as if she was like one of the as if she was like one of the animals on the TV in that Somnium of Iris's, which technically wasn't even Iris's Somnium. And then a sketch of the sync room. I know I had looked at some of the ones that I had unlocked on camera before, but I hadn't looked at all of them. I'm trying to remember which ones I looked at on camera. I believe I had looked at this one on camera. Yeah, I did. Then Mizuki A. Yeah, Aiba on the merry-go-round horse, and then sketch of Mizuki. Then Iris here. I love this. It's like Aiba is pretending to be Samara from The Ring. Coming out of the TV like that. I don't think I had reacted to that one on camera. I don't think so. And then Pewter in and out of his lab coat. He looks so much better with the lab coat on, if you ask me. And Ota, I believe I looked at on camera. Yeah, I did. Then Ota B. I was all flattened from, I guess, the from the drum, the oil drum. That's funny. Poor Iba. And then a sketch of the Sunfish Pocket. It's like that. What wound up in the game, they really took a lot of attention to detail from the sketches and applied it right into the game, especially with Sunfish Pocket. That's a lot of work. And Mayumi A. I don't think I looked at this one on camera. Yeah, I was just chilling out, drinking beer. I'm not sure. Then sketches of Mayumi. Yeah, it definitely looks like her shirt says hipster. And then day 5. And then Takedo and young Ota. How old is he supposed to be when he was shown here? I'm not entirely sure. Was that like supposed to be like 10 years ago or something, maybe? Or maybe well, it was like 8 years ago that the diner closed, right? So maybe it was a little over 8 years then, because he's supposed to be 24. Prison came. Iba on the cake. It's like, sorry, Iba, you're not a strawberry. That's cute though. And then the sketches of, I guess, all the Odorokimon man. I keep wanting to call it Odorokimon, but that's not right. All the Odoroki man stickers, I guess. Huh. It looks like the it looks like that one is kind of looks like Tom Selleck and putting up his fingers as if he was doing this peace sign. That's funny. And Date A. This is actually honestly sweet. Like Date carrying Iba like this. Then sketches of Shoko and Renju. Then Date B. Iba, what are you doing pinned to the corkboard? Then, oh, it's the Addo rabbit. They really made this rabbit. Okay, so he was not initially ugly, it looks like. Kind of went through phases with coming up with the design, I guess. Very interesting. And then number 89, A. It's like, I'd like to. Hello, yes, I'd like to order a pizza. I think I looked at this one. Yeah, I think I did look at this one. Or maybe not? Is that supposed to be 89 younger? I don't remember looking at this one. It's like all clad in black with a black hood and mask. Huh. I guess that's supposed to be him as an assassin, maybe? And then as he is in game. Iba, you're not Rohan. That's very funny. And then a sketch of Hitomi's house, the inside. What? Oh my god. It's like suplex move. And sketch of boss. She honestly became one of my favorite characters. And I really like her voice actress. I mean, what was it? Allegra Clark, wasn't it? Yeah, I just looked it up. It is Allegra Clark. I really like her voice. And I don't know how much of a range she has. This is the first time I've ever heard her before. And heard of her. And then Iba pretending that she's one of the mannequins, I guess? Interesting one. And then... Oh. Huh. Original sketches of... Is that supposed to be Renju on the left and Shoko in the middle and Monica on the right? Or no, wait. Or is that supposed to be Hitomi on the right? Younger versions of them. Maybe? I mean, I feel like that's right. I mean, Shoko does wear the big sunglasses, so that seems to fit with the middle one. And then the sketches on the left do look a lot like Renju. Yeah, and I think the one on the right is supposed to be Hitomi. She does have brown hair. And not like red hair like... Or red, pink hair like Iris and Monica. So that has to be Hitomi. It's interesting that they didn't go with those looks for them when they were younger. I wonder why. Then yes, I did look at this one. Iba. Whoa. Iba just hanging around. And then sketches of the sync machine. I wish I knew what the Japanese says. I really do wish I knew. And then all the apertures. Then why is Iris on all fours? And she's in Iris's Somnium, the Shovel Forge Somnium. Maybe she's... Oh wait, she's in front of a couple of pyramids. She's probably trying to be that one big statue of that. I think it's supposed to be a Sphinx. I think that's right. And then sketches of Mama. Looks exactly like she does in game. It's like, oh, I am Aiba. It's like, worship me. Oh, and sketches of the mermaid and the receptionist. I swear with the receptionist, with this sketch, that her breasts are a lot smaller than they are in game. I guess her breast size was changed at a later date. And then, yeah, I did look at this one. I remember making a joke with this picture. Then Iris B. Oh, yeah, I was in the shrine. Yeah. Oh my god, is that supposed to be Iris? I think it is supposed to be Iris. Or no, wait. I think this is supposed to actually be Monica. Kind of went with a different look for her in game. They didn't seem to. They didn't go with this look for her. And then Iris, at 12 years old, she looks rather cute on the left. It's like a cute little outfit. And then Hitomi A. Aiba all just asleep in the tree. She looks rather peaceful. Very serene. And a sketch of Hitomi. Oh, what's the pendant? We never got to see that up close. And then Aiba again in the tree, just in a different form. Hitomi when she was younger, and Renju when he was younger. And Saito. Oh yeah, I did look at this one. Yeah, I remember making a joke about this one too. And Saito B. I was trying to sync, except there's no one in the other chair, so she can't sync with anyone. Kind of funny. Ooh, a very ominous sketch of the abandoned warehouse's sync machine. Especially with the lightning behind the windows there. Makes it feel very, very ominous. Not to mention the, like, blood red lighting. Oh, and there's also blood on the floor and on the operating table there. And then, album complete. Heh. It's like, at Bloom Park. Heh. The images that are floating around, they're all of the images of Aiba scattered around the album. Huh, that's cool. Well, that is everything of AI the Somnium Files. You know, like I said, I enjoyed this game immensely. I did look up some of the voice acting. And with some of the uncredited voices, with Falco, or 89, Yagyu, whichever you want to call him, apparently, and this isn't 100% confirmed, but apparently DC Douglas voiced Falco, which I feel is like a big deal because I know DC Douglas is a big deal in the Resident Evil franchise. So I feel like with DC Douglas, that was kind of a big deal getting him of all people. Then again, it is also not 100% confirmed that he voiced Zero in Zero Time Dilemma. So there is that. And Uchikoshi Kotaro made the Zero Escape games, so it would make sense that he would do another one of his games. I think that's all I wanted to say. I did want to make this little video fleshing everything out, completing everything. I am kind of a completionist, so I'll try and complete a game to the fullest as much as possible. And I did wind up platting the game as I was going through it again, getting the appendix entries and completing the album. And there are some extra fun moments that I am actually kind of sad that I had missed on my initial playthrough, because there was some really good bits in the Somniums that I had missed because of one thing or another. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this extra little bonus video to AI the Somnium Files. I wanted to share all of this with you, and thank you all for watching as well. And if you enjoyed the video and want to see more, like, favorite, and claw that subscribe button to become part of the pack. And as always, everyone, I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, wherever you may be.